Hey guys, this is Russ with Tunes coming at you with another video. In today's video, I wanted to show you a haul that I picked up from a neighbor in my neighborhood. The way I came about this haul was through a message on Facebook. My neighborhood has an annual neighborhood yard sale. I want to tell you real quick how I came about this haul. My neighborhood has an annual yard sale, and one of the neighbors put a question out on Facebook asking if anyone had any vinyl records for sale. And one of my neighbors responded and said that they had some, and I saw that response and messaged her on Facebook, and she got back to me relatively quickly and said that her husband had several crates of records that he could bring home, and I could come over there and check them out. So it took us a while, several months to actually hook up, but eventually our schedules worked out, and I was able to go over there. He actually, the couple lives about a mile away from my house, so very convenient. The story goes that the guy that has the records, his mom owned one, maybe even two record stores in the Birmingham area, and closed them down in the mid to late 90s, and so he has a storage unit full of the records that his mom had left over from her store or stores. So he had brought I've been over there twice, and the first time I went over there, he had 12 boxes of records, just the moving boxes, like U-Haul moving boxes. So each one of those holds, conservatively, about 40 records, some 50, but so had roughly 600 records on the first time I went over there. I purchased 37 records from him the first time I went over there for $60, and the second time I went over there he had an additional 5 or 6 boxes, and came away with 22 records that time, and paid him $40 for those. But just wanted to show you most of the haul from those two visits over there. First off, a sealed copy of Billy Ocean, Inner Feelings. I've never heard this record before, but I do like Billy Ocean. His 80s stuff is pretty classic, and I always remember going to the skating rink and hearing at least one or two Billy Ocean songs during the mid to late 80s. So still have got to crack this open and check it out. I got a sealed copy of Elton John 21 at 33, and this has Little Genie on it. There's kind of the hype sticker on the back, but cool there. Still haven't cracked this open yet, but I need to. I found Stevie Wonder's Someday at Christmas. I've never seen this in the wild before, and definitely wanted to check it out. And for under $2, I thought it would be cool. It looks like a lot of these on here, a decent bit, are kind of original tunes. So looking forward to checking that out closer to Christmas time. Got the Jackson 5's Greatest Hits, and it's got all the good ones on there. Me and my wife enjoy listening to Jackson 5, so I wanted to pick this up for us. All right, found some Steely Dan. Steely Dan, Katie Lied, and just a classic record from them. And you'll notice some of these record covers are not in the best shape. They're VG, some at best, but the records are all in very playable shape. Steely Dan, Pretzel Logic, cool there on the ABC Records label. Great record there. Steely Dan, Can't Buy a Thrill. Was excited to find this. I've always wanted to find a good copy of that, and finally came across that. Madonna Like a Virgin. Still in the shrink wrap there. There's the record on the back. A UK copy of Martha Reeves and the Vandells, Dancing in the Street. This just looked cool to me. I love soul, so just trying to get more soul records in my collection. And was surprised to see a UK record in the bunch. Dave Brubach Quartet featuring Jerry Mulligan. The last set at Newport. Cool record there. Let's see, they recorded this live in July '71 at the Newport Jazz Festival. So, love the Dave Brubach Quartet and with Jerry Mulligan. Awesome lineup there. McCoy Tyner, Sama Layuka. Again, the cover's kind of beat up here, some water damage, but the record's in good playable shape. It's got Bobby Hutcherson, Gary Bartz, and Azar Lawrence on there. Cool record there. Freddie Hubbard and Stanley Turrentine in concert. Definitely, this piqued my eyes. Check out the lineup on this. Ron Carter, Herbie Hancock, Jack DeChenette, and Eric Gale. And this is on the CTI label. Cool pictures there. Here's the gatefold there. Kenny Burrell, Sky Street. I was unfamiliar with this Kenny Burrell record. It's recorded in '75. And it's got Jerome Richardson, Kirk Lightsey, Stanley Gilbert, and Eddie Marshall on it. So, love Kenny Burrell, and always looking to add his records to my collection. Also found another one, Monday Stroll. Just a nice chill record here. Some of Kenny Burrell's later stuff in his career. This is on the Savoy label. Freddie Hubbard, The Baddest Hubbard. Love Freddie Hubbard. And again on the CTI label. There's the record there. Cool record. This has Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, Billy Cobham, George Benson, Keith Jarrett, Airto, Hubert Laws, and Jack DeChenette on it. So, awesome ensemble on that record. This is cool to find. Underground by Thelonious Monk. This is on the Columbia Jazz Masterpieces label. But check out that cover there. Very cool. I don't have much Thelonious Monk in my collection. There's the label. But sounds awesome. Even though it's digitally remastered, but it's from the analog tapes. And cool record there. Tiny Grimes, some groovy fours. Never seen this. This is on the Classic Jazz label. And a really good guitar player. It's cool to find this and flipping through the boxes. Steely Dan's Greatest Hits. This is in good shape. And again, all of their hits on this 2-record set. And this is mastered by Robert Ludwig. Sounds really good. It's very different mastering than their original records that they put out. So some people think this is better than the OG copies of Steely Dan's discography. So check that out sometime. It does sound good. Dexter Gordon Quartet, Manhattan Saxophone. This is later in his career on the Columbia label. Really cool record. Funky and a little bit of a fusion there. So cool to get. Still in the shrink. Etta James Rocks the House on original Chess Masters. So cool record there. Etta James, just awesome soul singer. Always love to find her stuff, and in great shape there. Another Brubach Quartet. This is the plays the music from West Side Story. Again on that Columbia Jazz Masterpieces, but this is in really good shape. And good record there. Charlie Mingus and Friends in concert. This is cool. Just a lot of people on here playing with him. 2-record set. And really good record there. All right. Etta James Sings on United Records. There's the label there. This record's in really good shape. Pretty heavy too. But just, this is one of her first records that she put out. This is awesome. So I was stoked to find that. Three Sounds, Vibrations. This is an original Blue Note in good shape. Yeah, this is a Liberty pressing. So always like to pick up Blue Notes, especially when they're in good shape. All right, Herbie Hancock Monster. I had never seen this before in the wild. This is actually a gold stamp promo copy, but cool record there. And another Herbie Hancock record, Mr. Hands. Another cool record cover there. And this is a white label promo as well. Prince for You. If you've never heard this record, you should check it out. It's one of his first records, and he actually plays every instrument on it. I think this is highly underrated and one of his best records, actually, in his discography. So check that out if you can. I was stoked to see this in there. Van Halen original there on Warner Brothers, and in pretty good shape there. So cool to find that. I did not have that yet. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, The Message. It's on Sugar Hill Records. And interesting record. Pretty cool. This actually goes for about $30 on Discogs. Came across quite a few Miles Davis records and ended up picking up all of them that I could that were in good shape. So this is The Complete Birth of the Cool. This is the Capitol Jazz Classics Volume 1. Here's The Sorcerer. It's on the 2i. Here's Saturday Night, Miles Davis in person at the Black Hawk in San Francisco. Agartha. Really cool cover there. And that's a gold stamp promo. The Man with the Horn, a little bit later on in his career. Miles Smiles, one of his better acclaimed records there on the 2i. Water Babies, classic cover there. And Miles Davis at Carnegie Hall. So cool to find all those Miles Davis records. Getting into some pretty good heat here for last. Soul Brothers, Milt Jackson and Ray Charles on original on Atlantic. Just a cool cover there. What an awesome record this is. Purely instrumental. Ray Charles' piano play on this is awesome. And then Milt Jackson on the vibes. Really cool record. Take a listen to this if you get a chance. Haven't really heard many people talk about this one, but that was awesome to find that. Grant Green, Shades of Green. This is on the United Artist Blue Note label. Was excited to find this. Cover's a little beat up, but record sounds great, and just a classic from Grant Green. Here's Van Halen, 1984, in the Shrink. This is awesome to find. Hype sticker on the front there, and on the Warner Brothers label. Hype sticker is also on the back. Anytime I find Time Out that's in good shape, I buy it. And this one looked like it had been played just a handful of times on the 2i there in the original plastic inner. So, awesome record, one of my favorite of all time. Black Pearls by John Coltrane. Wow, what an awesome record. I never really heard anyone talk about this one before. Let's see, this has Donald Byrd on trumpet, Red Garland on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Art Taylor on drums. Quite the water damage on the cover, but the record sounds awesome on that Prestige Trident label. About fell out when I saw this. Kenny Burrell's classic Midnight Blue. And this is on the United Artist label, in great shape, and sounds awesome. This was definitely on my want list, kind of one of my grails, and so I could not believe I stumbled across it digging through the boxes there in his garage. The last two here are Impulse Records originals. I don't have any Impulse in my collection, so these were awesome to find. Wrapped Tight by Coleman Hawkins. Great cover there. Sounds awesome. If you've never heard this record, check it out. Sounds great on that Impulse. And then Yusef Lateef, The Golden Flute, and another great record. I didn't have any Yusef Lateef in my collection, and plays flute on half the songs and saxophone on the other half, and just an awesome record there. So that's most of what I found on my two visits to my neighbor's house, and just an awesome score, especially for the price that I paid. But he apparently has more boxes in his storage unit, so I will be going back over there hopefully in the next few weeks, and I will definitely make a video and show you what I find on my next visit over there. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked the video. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.